my dad has severe road rage. Severe. I mean, the dude, it's uncomfortable. Like it makes you shrink because it's so violent and loud and angry. And it passes quickly, but you're left rattled. I'm left rattled. He told me he has a girlfriend now, and she like told him like, dude, you suck to drive with. And he told me about it, and I was like, yeah, you do. You're horrible to drive with. And at first he was real defensive, but he thought about it, and I think he tried to make a little bit of corrections. But then I told him again. He's like, no, I'm an old man. I can, if I, this is how I am. If you guys can't handle me how I am, but it's like, how you're a psycho. That's nothing. There's nothing to be proud of or like to be like, that's just the way I am. No, no, no. You change that kind of attitude and behavior because it's ugly, and you got some issues, dude. So yeah, my dad's got this weird road rage issues, and I have road rage too. And I took my mom and my friend Jenna to Thanksgiving, and like I always just drive by myself, and I drive to work, all over the place, and like I guess I didn't realize it, but I drive like a psychopath, and I drive way too close to people. I like tailgate. I know. I didn't notice though. I didn't notice. I thought I was a good driver because I never got any accidents, but it turns out I'm a psycho. And my friend and my mom were like, you drive like a psychopath. But I took that feedback and I thought about it and I said, okay, yeah, you're right. I drive like a psycho. I'm going to make some changes. So now I stop tailgating. I still do, but when I notice it, I pull back. I try to drive a little bit more careful, a little more cautious, take turns a little slower. I'm trying to be a better driver. Not for my sake, for the sake of others. For the sake of those I care about. And so it's a bummer to hear my dad get this feedback and then just stick his head back in the sand. And it breaks my heart a little bit that, he's got this girlfriend who loves him, and his driving is a thing that might be the wedge that breaks them up, and he's too hard-headed to just try to do better. And that's a bummer. Another thing with my dad, and sorry, Dad, if you're watching this, but dude, like, you don't sing like yourself. And I know because I didn't sing like myself forever. And then I took singing lessons. And it changed my life. And now I can sing like me, and I can sing pretty well, and I'm pretty proud of myself. And all I want to do is get my dad some singing lessons. But I don't know. I don't feel like he would take it seriously. And he's just going to keep his head in the sand. And it's a bummer because I know the joy he would feel if he learned how to sing properly. I know the joy. I know that's real joy. That's not fake joy. And he's got a great guitar, great ear, great taste. Can't sing. Heartbreaking. Authenticity sometimes has to be cultivated. It's not something you always have right out of the gate, Like, I had to discover my voice. I had to discover it, and I needed help. I needed a teacher to guide me to finding my voice. It's in you. Gotta find it. Gotta give it a workout. Let it get a little stronger. Anyway, about the car stuff, I hope he gets that figured out, because it's a real bummer to think that his hard-headedness might cause him to be alone when he's got this great person in his life, but it has to be a road monster. Anyway, there's not much I can do about it. I can just try to lead by example. I can tell him, I've been trying to get better at driving, been trying to have less road rage. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him look at a Smurf and tell if that Smurf has a bunch of magic inside of his